Okay. Shame. Blim 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 blim. Let's play Bleeding Code. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Cap Crow Games, and I picked this because this is set in a fantasy setting, and that is weirdly rare for very short in your horror games. So it looks really interesting. It's a psychological horror game. I'm usually a little bit hesitant, but the visuals look really cool, and I like that it's trying to do something else. You know, it's not a psychological horror in a family house. Bleeding Code is a psychological horror game set in a decaying fantasy world, long abandoned by its creator. So is it meta? As an unnamed traveler, you must collect the pieces of the shattered kingdom and uncover the truth behind its downfall while trying to keep your sanity and evading a sinister group who want to complete a mysterious ritual tied to the creator's disappearance. This has multiple endings. I am not sure I will do all of them, or even more than one of them. Flashing lights, strong language, and themes of self-harm in this game. So take notice. If that's not for you, then, you know. So I just heard a baby crying, but it's not part of the game, I guess. Alright. That's us immediately. Oh my god. You know what? I'm being thrown back into the very early days of RPGs. I'm having wizardry flashbacks. Okay. Whoa.
You're awake, huh? Are you okay? I found you here alone, muttering something about the king. Does that mean you've come to save us? Hmm? What's that? Oh, you don't remember why you're here. That's no matter. Find the 3 memory stones and perhaps the king will remind you. Or maybe he'll end it all, if he ever decides to come back.
Alright, voiceover, and that does not sound like AI voiceover. Also, I heard like a voice behind the voice. Like a quieter version that it sounded like it said something else. Really interesting. I nearly did not listen to, so I have to find memory stones. Am I Thanos? Was that the thing was it memory stones? Man, I don't know. The Marvel universe is a bit too, you know, not complex, but a bit too big for me now. I've stopped at a certain point. I was like, I don't want to watch 5 movies to watch this movie. And 3 series. Okay, so we're collecting stones. I don't want to get, like, hunted. That's the one thing. I hate fetch quests when I'm being hunted. So I'm a little bit hesitant. But we'll see. We'll see. Anything here? No, this is just wall. Okay. I like the environment. Oh, is that... Are we underneath? Is that... No. So that's a big wall. Okay, it's all a wall. Okay. Okay, okay. I thought we were like underneath an island or something, which would also have been cool, but... Yeah, I like this. Really cool. Said this 6 times now. Yeah, studied English literary studies, you know, and just can't say cool. Is that the stones, by the way? No. Is that? No. Hi!
Hey, will you stop fucking touching me? I'm trying to forget.
How do I touch you, by the way? Is it E or click? But yeah, that person does not want anything to do with me. You're not like them, but you don't... What? That was too fast. That was too fast, developer. We needed slow down. I'm a fast reader, but that was too fast. Maybe on purpose? Is that a house? Oh, the music changed a little bit. So how does a memory stone look like? Oh, there's another... There's another... Is it two... Oh! Oh, that's...
If you're there, please listen to me. We're not like the others. You have to believe me.
Then I
We
saw
don't
me like...
bow to the red. My child, my baby is sick. There's no more food. No more warmth left in this forsaken place. They won't tell you the truth, but I will. This world is beyond saving. The fire that once gave it life is now a dying ember. You have to snuff it out. Completely. Destroy the stones. Please, I beg you, extinguish the flame.
Ma'am, I don't even know how the stones look. I don't even have a stone. You're not like them, but you don't belong here? That sounded like an AI voice, by the way. Which is a shame, because this was probably the most emotional story so far. Like, how do the stone... Are they... Where do we get the stones? Do I have an item list? No. No. It's very quiet, cool music in the background. I'm a shell of what I was. Are you... God. Developer! No one reads that fast. No one. Everyone who says they do, they're lying. They are lying. Jeez, it's a huge... Oh. Can't go further. I would have put a wall there. You know. I don't like invisible walls. That's... Then I saw it. Yeah, okay. Like, whoever wants to provide me with like subliminal messages, I don't know what you want me to say. No, I don't know what you want to tell me because you're too fast. Oh, is that a memory stone? Can I get it? What the? Okay. Ugh. That was unpleasant. So do I walk... Do we follow the yellow brick road? Was that then it saw me walking in front of myself? Something, 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 something. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll follow the road. I like the whole idea and premise, but it's a little bit... Oh, that was the road, everyone. And invisible walls again. It's a little bit rough around the edges. What is purpose when everything is blah 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 blah? Yeah, well, you know, it's what I ask myself as well all the time. And I don't know if the... Oh, look, invisible wall again. Let me see. If the talking or the text is triggered by the location or by the time. You're not like them. Yeah, we've heard that before. Although I always start reading the sentence, then realize I've read this before, and then it blips away, and I can't finish the sentence. Oh hey, do we talk?
I wouldn't bother. The little fuckers are a lost cause anyway. Every outsider they find, they try to make their king or something. The true king left and is never coming back. Even someone as miserable as me can't think otherwise.
What is purpose when I
probably
think
want to do the same with you. Always going on about this damn stone bullshit. Anyway, I'd be careful around them. The harm they do isn't physical. Also, they knew that we 011000.
What I don't like is when they talk, I also have this text overlay, and multitasking is scientifically impossible. I cannot listen to text and read text and get the information at the same time. Most of the time, I will not remember either. I can't let you leave, not yet. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't want to go to those because the two red guys, gals, people, because I guess they make me insane. So I want to see if there's another memory stone somewhere. I completely lost... Oh, there's the castle. I just wanted to say orientation. But this looks like there's another castle. So yeah, I completely lost direction. I do not know if by now I should have found another memory stone. I don't like that I can't go into the buildings. The sun is a lie. There's no sun. So I don't even, you know, maybe. I don't know. It feels like it's more a concept than a full-on game. But we also haven't finished it yet. So, am Michelle what I was? Are you the same? No, I'm pretty much the same I always was. Why is there a red tree? Ooh. Oh, it's an insanity tree, I guess. Because there's a... Who is the answer? Was that a name? Huh. Also no memory stone. Also no subtitles. That's... yeah. Then I saw it mute. And Hidden Wall. I mean, it is psychological horror because but it's also that kind of why I don't like it, because it kind of is a little bit, oh, let's throw some semi-existential philosophical lines into the player's face and hope for the best. Is that a memory stone? It is. So we found the second one. Blop. And now we go. Oh, what? Michelle. Yeah, we had this before. Wait, what just happened? So now I'm being hunted? Ugh. Things I don't like. Also, where did I... find the third one? Here, I think. Along the way. So the lights lead the way. That's cool. Yeah, there's the one that told me that the others want to make me the king? Or what? Because, I mean, if I have them all, I could be like... amazing, right? Hello? No? Okay, now I have all three. Return to the castle, okay. But the lady with the baby, I can't let you leave, not yet. Yeah, okay, so they repeat. I think they're timed. I think it has nothing to do with location. And I'm not even sure it's a specific timing. I think it's more like randomized at certain intervals. And those might... I don't know if they get faster towards the end. Wait, that's not the castle. The worship what I left behind. Okay, I wish I could read the text full because I feel like it adds to the story, but because it's the king talking, it's the memories of the king. Maybe I am the king. Wait, where's the... Okay, lots of invisible walls. So many. You don't belong here either. So the king didn't belong. Is that what he wants us to know? Okay, something. I guess we're on the way to the castle. Yeah, is it like the content creator, the developer? Do you hear me also? I hope the mic is not too far away. That is annoying. Is that... It's my screensaver, by the way. Yep. So it's one of those. Okay, personal. You've always been like this, shouting out the world to work on your project. That's not me. I shout at the world because I don't want anything to do with the world. I know it means a lot to you, but it feels like you're slipping away from reality. Come visit us. You don't have to fix everything, you know. Sometimes things are better left unfinished. That's my personal note. No internet connection. And what's the other note? Enter text. Hi. Okay. Do I have anything in my recycle bin? No. What about my messages? Nothing. Photos? This folder is empty. That's sad. Not even a screenshot of a meme? Nope, I can't. Okay. Nope. And command window. Project Redemption. Compiling script. Warning. 2 deprecated methods in use. World state partially stable. So my project, that's like, I'm a developer into this game. So we have the caretaker, the ragged man, patrolling. I don't think we met. Maybe we did. Follower, wailing. Dialogue, save state error, corrupt husk, dormant, warning, unstable, node detected, observer, hidden, status alive, monitoring player. And world check, global integrity, blah blah blah. That's interesting. I mean, I like the idea. Oh, Redemption X. Wait, when did that happen? Finalize the stones and redacted. Fix NPC pathways. Fix NPC dialogue box speaking in binary. Remove glitches. Yeah, but also add subtitles to some of them. Remove glitches caused by... Have to debug the code. Find a way to end it all. Okay. And now we're connecting to overlay network. Okay. That was creepy. Also wasn't funny, so... Hi! I have the stones now, right?
Awake.
Well...
After all this time, you've been gone for years. They thought you'd ended it. Just like he did. Anyway, now that you're back, it doesn't change anything. I warned you about them, didn't I? They found their king. It's too late. The sorrow will go on, just like it always has. And let's be honest, it's not like you've got much of a choice now either. Don't get me wrong, you were already dead the moment you stepped back into this place, but maybe you can choose the fate of the others. Sure, you can play king for a bit. You have free will, unlike us. But, ha, the secret betrayal. You can end our suffering for good, destroy everything. This world is past its due. It's beyond saving. So what will it be, champ? String us along for a little while longer? Or finish what the coward king couldn't bring himself to do?
So I'm not the developer? Who am I? Like, did the developer leave? And then... Who am I if I'm not the developer? Because I thought the developer, that's the king. I don't want to collect the stones again, by the way. Like, don't make me. Is that new? Yeah, I think that's new. Ooh. Okay. Yes! I think. Yeah, it's different. And I have 3 stones. I came back. Maybe... No. Like, who would play this game if it was on the developer's computer? Maybe a friend, family member, the landlord or lady. Can I go into the door? No, it doesn't look like it. I like this. It kind of looks cool. Oh, there's the red people. Okay. Shame. Blim 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 blim. Shame. Am I naked? No, I don't have feet. Ooh. Bear the crown, stir the heart. Well, we want to stir the heart, right? Because if I'm really from the real world, this world is shit. I don't want to spend time there. It is depressing. And if those are the only ones you can talk to, there's not even cheese in this world. Are you kidding me? I will not stay. So stir the heart. Wait, why am I still here? What's that? What is that? Wait, I woke up from the stone slab. So was I like the corpse that was on there? So many questions. That's the thing with psychological horror. Okay. There was an indication that there might be a way to get killed by something, which I guess I evaded.
Ah, you're awake, huh? Are you okay? I found you here, alone, wondering something about
Can
the
I
king.
just go? And I hope that's not the case, because... He's still talking. I'm gone. I can't hear you anymore. Yeah, no matter. Because I don't want to die and do this again. But if I can do it like I did the last time, then I guess. Like, I think I have a theory of what's going on. I think it pretty much is the Dreamlight Valley story. Where you set up this whole world and realm and then abandoned it. But in this case, you're the developer and not a pure-hearted child. And I don't know if I should see something. Well, and then you can come back and maybe decide if you want to keep going on with the project or not. That would be my very superficial theory and analysis of this game. Because in the text doc, when you're in the browser, you know, with the Baldur's Gate screensaver, then it tells you, or it talks about some person. That's the thing, it's not even written in first person, so who wrote that one? Because it feels like notes on your computer usually are written by you, yourself, and I. And I don't know who wrote that note, because it's more like you do with the project. So I don't know if it's a friend that continued this project, and that's me, basically. Oh, there's the lady. Yeah, bye. Maybe the developer got stuck in this game, and... Or maybe the developer died, and then his soul got stuck in the game. And the grieving friend overtook the computer, and... looked at this and tried to finish it. There's no lights here, so I think there will be no stone, because so far the stones were where we had the... Is it braziers, or is that the bra version? I think. So I guess, I mean, you can contradict me and tell me what you think about this story. But that would be, yeah. So the developer is not there anymore, and a friend or family member took over. And now can decide if they also want to get lost in this world as the king, just like the developer. But they said the king abandoned them. But the king obviously is still there because there was a body. Or was it just the empty husk? And then the developer left. Yeah, it's a very ambitious thing, and I do appreciate the game idea and everything, and the setting. It's just not, it doesn't hit me, you know, like I wanted it to hit me. Like I would have, I don't know, there's something about it that I think needs a little bit more polish. And it starts like with the text that needs to be there longer, and yeah, a little less psychological horror. Because if it's psychological horror, then this should all be one person's deteriorating mind. But if they talk about the king and I'm someone else, am I that person? Is it just one person? Because psychological horror is the thing that it's all in your head, and your outward grief and your feelings and pain and everything manifests in supernatural happenings, and I don't see that here. At all. By the way, not a fan of grabbing my info. Not a fan. I don't like games that don't tell you that they will get access to, for example, in this case, I guess my desktop image. Not a fan at all. I think you should warn people, because it means that there's something in your code that directly interacts with the system of the player in ways that the player does not expect. And it also means, you know, that the game will kind of do stuff that... where I'm like immediately, well, what else do you get access to, and will you use that? So I don't like that. And I think that that's a thing that, you know, you should be aware, should at least address on the itch page. Maybe you did, and I didn't read it. That could be it. But also, it's kind of a trope by now. Hi. Come on.
You're
Yeah,
awake.
yeah.
After all this time, you've been gone for
Because
years.
it's such a trope by
I thought you'd
now
ended
for
it.
these types of games that, oh, they know my username, you know, oh, it's my desktop image or it's my profile image. And it's like, it used to be something that was really shocking, and nowadays it's just like, oh, so you got access to my system. Thanks for not telling me beforehand. And again, it's not a big criticism, but yeah, it wrinkles my feathers, and I know there's a couple of people and gamers probably that also don't like it too much. Because what does it add to it? Does it mean I'm the one? But I'm not a developer, like I'm not that person. It's not a scenario where it's realistic that that's my computer. It's completely unrealistic, because if I would develop a game, I don't think I would develop a fantasy game with a king and everything. I don't think, you know, so I see I see my background image and I'm like, but it's not, and the protagonist is not me, you know. So it doesn't add anything to it. Like, it should be scary and more, you know, immersive, but it's quite the contrary. Yes, stop! Good lord. Okay, bear the crown. Let's see what happens. So now I have the crown, I can't see it. I'm also waking up from this. Well, it's the same ending! That's not multiple endings. Oh, there's more. Okay.
I don't know how to explain this, and I'm not sure it matters anymore. I've been pretending for too long, pretending everything's okay, pretending I can fix it, but I can't. I'm just so tired. I've tried, but nothing changes. I'm exhausted, emotionally, mentally, physically. I thought I could handle it, but I just can't anymore. I'm sorry for everything I never said, for the lies, for making you think I was fine when I wasn't. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for not being who you wanted me to be. I don't think I belong here anymore. I can't keep going like
Jesus.
this, and I hope
This is
you
getting dark.
understand. And one day I hope you can forgive me.
Is this a cry for help from the developer? Jesus. Oh yeah, it mentions self-harm. But developer, are you okay? Oh, I even played a game by the developer just a couple of weeks ago. What? Ah, interesting. Are they okay? Let's see what they're doing on X. Can I see that? If I don't have... No, of course, X doesn't let you see. It's not public anymore. You can't see anything. No, they're happily... Well, yeah. Yeah, they're commenting to the game. So they're fine. Because honestly... It is so meta about developing and everything. For a hot second, I was like, is the developer okay? That ending sounds a little bit too personal. You know, it doesn't sound that much like a character. Yeah. I don't know. I think the setting is really cool. I like also the crumbling world. That is a really cool idea. I don't think... I like the I don't think it is psychological horror. Unless it's one protagonist, but then I don't understand the texts on the notes that are addressed to the protagonist and everyone talking about the former king. Like, is that me? Did I develop the king and now they don't recognize me? Like, there's a lot of stuff where I feel like that's not the psychological horror aspect that seems to be abstract. I think it's a little bit of a few loose ends when it comes to the story plotting. Making sure that everything makes sense throughout the entire, you know, script. And yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm super happy with the way this game tells its story and finishes the story. Because the ideas are there, inspiration is there, the premise is cool, But overall, the experience for me was more that it was a little bit unbaked. And then I felt like super bad about, you know, heckling the game in a bit, because then you had this speech by, I guess, the developer or the protagonist who is a developer about not being who I wanted it to be. And I felt like, Jesus, that's not what I meant, you know, don't take it too personally. This is just a game. So it was really difficult to also gauge what's the, because the way the characters talked, you know, some were really more like casual, not really fantasy characters. So that's also, was that supposed to be NPCs, or more like, because of the psychological horror aspect, friends from real life? But then who was the lady with the baby? You know, some really sounded like fantasy characters, others sounded like just your bro. You know, that mixture. It's why psychological horror is difficult, because it's usually this, you know, you have so much stuff thrown into the mix, and then I sometimes feel like people think they can get away with loose ends and a little bit of a nonsensical writing because it's psychological horror. But that's not how it works. You know, for it to really work, it needs to make sense. It needs to have a logic underneath. And I think it was a little bit missing. And then some stuff like the screens not being long enough that you can read it, which was annoying. Also that they popped up while people were talking, so you couldn't hear what they were saying, and you couldn't read the screen because there were people talking in your ear. So a lot of small little things that kind of added to, but maybe that's the thing, that it had to feel unfinished. I don't know. I do respect the ambition of this. As I said, I like the idea of it, and the environment is really cool. I also like the couple ideas for the sound design and everything was really neat. But yeah, something about it didn't really hit me. How did you like it? What do you think? Or what's your theory? What happened here? The different endings, I think. Also, yeah, like, am I the player? Am I the developer, or is it someone else? You know, that's also like, who am I, and who's the person talking at the end? Like, is that supposed to be me or someone else? Because it's so confusing. So please help me out, you know, feel free to add your theories. And also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games. Currently, I'm playing Mouthwashing. Looking very forward to that. It will be, I think, a shorter playthrough, because it did part 1 last week. I will probably finish it this week, maximum next week. But yeah, it's really cool, very interesting. Psychological horror set in space. How unusual. And that's pretty much it. So if you liked what you just heard just now and saw, feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, I just wanted to say, I can promise you, if I start a developing big project, you know, with a lot of characters and a cool story, I will not abandon it. No. Unfortunately, that's not me. I'm very big on abandoning my own leisurely projects. I don't abandon work projects, but my own stuff, hoo boy. So, okay, what can I promise you if you subscribe? I can promise you that if I write you a note on your computer about you and how worried I was about you, I would sign it off. So just in case someone else reads that note, they have a contextual understanding of who that note was for and whom it came from. Just, you know, hypothetically, in case someone looks at this and wants to know what the relation is to the protagonist of the story. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.